let's talk a bit more about that. Bharat Gianani is on the phone line with us. Hi, Bharat. Thank you so much for coming on board. If you look at the numbers so far, most of them have been in line. Escorts definitely were quite strong numbers. Other than that, I think there were no surprises, negative or positive, right?
So good afternoon to the viewers. Definitely you were right in pointing out that there is no negative surprise if we see the numbers performance so far. Escorts definitely has posted better than expected numbers. So the street was expecting about 18 to 20% kind of a drop in the monthly volumes, whereas they have reported a 10% drop. Whereas if we see the numbers of Bajaj and Maruti, Bajaj obviously have been flattish numbers in a challenging environment. So that's pretty much in line with what the street was expecting. The company continues to gain market share in the domestic market. Maruti, obviously, because of the competitive intensity and the challenges in the PV industry, has continued to post a double-digit drop. So again, no surprises on that front. Ashok Leyland, I would like to point out that it has posted a lower than expected performance. Double-digit drop in the MHCV continues, whereas if we see the LCV segment, the sales have slipped in a negative territory, dropping by about 3% or so. So broadly, I would say no negative surprises, barring Ashok Leyland.
Bharat, for the last couple of months, if you look at the trend, the biggest drag have been either the two-wheelers or the PVs. But this time around, if you look at Ashok Leyland and Eicher VCV numbers, they are the ones which are underperforming or the weakest within the entire broader universe of the auto industry. So could CVs be the pain point this time around?
So CVs, actually the pain has aggravated, and if we see the impact of slowing down of the economy is really taking a toll on the MHCV segment. We saw the IIP numbers come down pretty sharply if we see the last 3 to 4 years performance, 3 to 4 months performance, I'm sorry. It is starting to reflect in the MHCV numbers also. Also, we would like to point out another thing is that the MHCV stress is now getting spread to the LCV segment also. So if we see the numbers of Ashok Leyland, clearly the LCV sales have come off in, if we see, into the negative territory for this month. So clearly...
What's happening to the... Bharat, can you also help us understand how the demand scenario is likely to pan out? Of course, last month we had Mr. R.C. Bhargav also tell us that July onwards we're likely to see a good growth, given that the base effect would have been, will diminish going forward. But other than that, do you believe that demand is now going to pick up?
So we do not believe that to be the scenario. I think in the TV interview today morning, Bajaj Auto's CEO also pointed out at there is no green shoot visible so far, and in fact two-wheelers are looking to post a drop. The industry is likely to post a drop in Q2 as well. So we do not see things improving at least in the near term.
Oh, you don't? Okay. And what about the, CV space? You were, just giving us a few factors there. How bad is the financing situation right now, given that the NBFCs, only a handful of them seem to be out of the trouble?
So clearly the financing issue is impacting the CV sector. Not only is it impacting the customers, but we would like to point out that it is impacting dealers also. So dealers are not able to hold on the stock given that the the demand has been slow, and there is a pressure from the OEMs for pushing of the inventory. But clearly the liquidity crisis, apart from the customer, is playing on the dealer as well. So dealer is not able to stock higher inventory. In fact, they are asking the OEMs to reduce the inventory further from the normal days of about 30 to 35 days. We have also seen some reports of dealers closing their shops. So definitely the pressure points, at least from the financing side, remain.
Okay, so complete absence of any green shoots for now. Bharat, thank you so much for sharing with us your insights and your view about how the auto space is panning out and how it's likely to shape up in the next couple of months as well.